The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. Fishermen and environmental groups joined forces in a reclamation protest at the Manila Bay. Protesters gathered on Saturday to denounce reclamation projects in the area, which they said only cause more flooding. They add that such projects also block the Manila Bay's iconic sunset. The group said that apart from affecting water flows into the Manila Bay, these projects also damage maritime resources.
Dahil dun sa reclamation na ginagawa, mas napapalala pa yung mga impacts kagaya ng flooding, kagaya ng yung mga impacts ng rising sea levels, kumbaga, yung mga ganong klaseng issues na hinaharap ng ating mga coastal residents dahil po sa pagtambak ng lupa.
The Treasury Bureau assures the public that there are enough safeguards for the Maharlika Investment Fund. The Senate and House of Representatives agreed to remove government financial institutions like GSIS, SSS, and PhilHealth as funding source for the Maharlika Fund. Aside from this, the Bureau of Treasury said there will be internal and external audits conducted to ensure transparency on how the fund is being managed.
Marami pong tinatawag na safeguards to be able to protect public money. Unang-una po, meron po dyan mga audits. Meron na po tayong alam natin, magiging under po ng COA. At meron pa po dun sa internal auditor na dapat po that would be looking over and conducting regular audits. Meron din po tayong external auditor.
Meanwhile, the Budget Department claims that the MIF will help expedite allocation for funds for government projects. With this, the DBM expects more funds to be channeled into projects for social intervention.
Less fiscal pressures, less need for the national government to spend on these kinds of infrastructure. And that means meron tayong more fiscal space, meaning yung natitirang pera or resources ng gobyerno, mas maibibigay natin dun sa missionary areas. Yun po ang inaasahang direct and indirect effects ng pagkakaroon ng Maharlika Fund.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Maricel Halili. The Metro Manila Development Authority did a clean-up drive in Taguig in a bid to reduce flooding. JC Cosico with the details.
Cranes and floating excavators were used by the MMDA to clean up trash here at the Hagonoy Creek in Taguig City. Apart from heavy equipment, MMDA and local government personnel also helped in removing the rubbish which came from 9 barangays in the city. MMDA said the cleanup will take a week and that about 50 trucks or 600 tons of garbage may be collected. There are plastics, wood, and styro, which some residents said were secretly thrown in.
Minsan dyan po pumupwesto, sabay tatapon na lang po ng ganun, pasimple, titingin-tingin sa paligid.
These can result to flooding as trash may clog pumping stations. In fact, around 15 barangays may be affected should Hagonoy Creek overflow. However, the MMDA said it can't conduct massive cleanups often due to limited personnel and equipment.
Imagine niyo kung 71 pumping stations yan, sa 1 week ang isa. Hindi po namin kayang linisin buong taon. So, na every day or every month, there will never be enough equipment and for that para malinis siya on a daily basis.
The MMDA also said the garbage problem is becoming a cycle as people continue to throw their waste despite cleanup efforts. Taguig City, for its part, fines violating residents from 500 to 2,000 pesos or community service. However, the LGU said its enforcement remains to be a challenge.
Sa haba po ng waterway na ito and sa kakulangan din ho sa ating personnel, talaga hong may challenge tayo dyan.
And if there's a long-term solution to this problem, the authorities had this to say.
Yung pagbabago ng mindset ng tao, maging responsibilidad ng bawat isa, hindi lamang ng pamahalaan, yung pag-ensure na malinis yung daluyan ng tubig natin para maiwasan din po yung pagbaha.
Ngayon parang nawala ng pakialam di ba? Yung komo may kumukolekta ng basura, yung komo merong naglilinis ng basura. Para bang ang entitlement ng tao ganun na lang. Ang hiling lang natin pakikiisa ng lahat.
Meanwhile, the MMDA said it is ready for the onset of the rainy season. The agency is making sure that its 71 pumping stations are in full capacity.
Para po sa pagdating ng tag-ulan, hindi po tayo magmamadali, hindi tayo iipunan ng basura at hindi po mag-accumulate ang tubig na nagdudulot po ng pagbaha.
For News 5, JC Cosico, we are One News.
Artificial intelligence is already replacing some humans in the workplace, but can it do so across all industries? Let's find out from this Bloomberg report.
As AI becomes more pervasive, ethical concerns arise, including issues related to bias and fairness in AI algorithms.
Interesting point, except I never said that. That was my human avatar. It was my ChatGPT-powered Tom, if you like. And if you were fooled by that, I don't blame you.
It's a pleasure to be here on Bloomberg TV.
Human avatars are digital twins that use AI algorithms to mimic an individual's behavior, their appearance, and interactions. And it's a serious business opportunity. In fact, by some estimates, by the end of this decade, this could be worth about $500 billion in terms of the sector, in terms of the industry. And here's how I made mine. So I've come down here to East London to a studio run by Synthesia. It's the world's biggest maker of AI-generated avatars. I had to read lots of rather weird scripts. Hello? Really? Great. That was part of the voice cloning process. Then, of course, I had to stand in front of the camera and bust some moves. Then we plugged the final product into ChatGPT. That enabled us to have a conversation. Now, businesses across multiple different industries, they're leveraging this kind of technology to cut costs and automate things like communications, training, e-learning, and sales. There are, of course, loads of moral and ethical questions, and one of the key questions for many people will be, well, is this technology, our human avatars, are they going to replace us? Are they going to take our jobs? Well, I posed that question to my digital twin, and it assured me that, at least when it comes to my job, I'm safe for now.
Human TV anchors bring unique qualities such as charisma, critical thinking, and adaptability. So, rest assured, I'm here to assist, not to take your place.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Maricel Halili. We are One News.